So I just realized that we forgot to fight this boss. So we're just gonna do it now before we.
Yeah, please tell me you don't have what I said there a second ago.
We
The
do.
shit out of him. I can cut
I'm
it out.
canceled now. So what is its weakness?
Nothing.
Oh, it's just God.
Just
It
beat
said-
the shit out of
It
it.
said it was null physical, and I don't feel like dealing with that.
Someone finish this one off. One enemy to go. Keep it
Okay, so
Okay, one enemy to go. It's a boss. Stop.
you did bring up the fact that you said that there'd be a cool game theory if they theorized if the god of the Shin Megami universe was
Kanji's been hit.
God in Persona, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be the same God though?
I feel like it would be.
Because it's still Shin Megami, just Is it?
These, I think technically these all spin off from like one game.
yeah. Because like Shin Megami Tensei If is like,
I couldn't
isn't that like a spin-off to one of the actual Megami Tensei games?
Yeah. And
Well,
the,
Shin Megami Tensei.
And then
Sorry.
the If is actually like a prequel to Persona 1 because the main character from that game does appear in 2.
My buddy Kevin, who was Yoshi on Stupid Mario Bros. He has his own channel, and hi Kevin, he has his own channel, and he's done a few theory videos, and his theory videos are like some of the most unique topics I've ever seen because he literally has a theory video. I even did the thumbnail for it. You know that little gag with like the hot sauce where it like shows a human's face on it, and declares how hot this specific drop of hot sauce will be.
Yeah.
Not like only in SpongeBob.
He has a theory about that guy.
What about it?
The video is called "Is This the Face of Jupiter?" And I'd recommend just watching the video. It's really weird. I don't know how to explain it.
You know, Michael, I don't appreciate you shilling your friend's content on me.
Don't watch Smash Pack. It's the worst channel I've ever come across. That's mean because Olivia's the only person
Yeah,
who has a video
right?
on there, so I'm not even bad mouthing you.
You can't even defend yourself.
So I take it back. It's good. It's a good channel right now.
Olivia, could you just give one of those?
It's fuck you. No, it's no. Okay, it's a good channel now, but it's gonna be a bad channel when Chris starts putting videos on it.
Jesus Christ.
Save Smash Pack.
Safe Smash Pack kill Chris.
No, I feel like such an asshole because you were giving me praise for TV dinners in one of the other episodes. No, I really like the videos. I really like Out of It.
It's all good. She can't hear you. Anyways.
but like for the record, I do genuinely like the channel. If a friend of mine has a channel and I don't actually like it, I just tend not to talk about it because I don't want to be mean, but I also don't want to lie about liking things.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm not judging you for shilling out your friend. I just want to be an asshole.
No, it was funny.
No, I think it's cool though that when you talk about other people's shit, because at least you're hearing it out, and even if you don't like the channel, like, there's some shit I don't like, but I still can see other people liking it.
Mm-hmm. It's the only reason I don't want to like recommend something that I don't actually like for a friend is just because it's like, I don't know, I guess it comes off as disingenuous then when I actually am talking. Like, if I actually like something, it's hard to tell if I'm being sincere or not then.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, there's some things that there's like some people that I know and I'm friends with that I would never recommend their shit.
Same here. And I feel a little bad about that, but yeah, same here.
I mean, I'm not talking about you guys specifically, I'm just saying,
Of course you're talking about us specifically. The Deck Brigade's the worst channel on YouTube.
Oh, I've told people to watch this shit.
Poor soul.
No, I was like,
when we created the Deck Brigade, we went into it with one mindset. If we can't be the best, we can certainly be the worst.
Yeah, you need to work a little harder. We need like Game Dude related content. Game theory on Game Dude.
Flee the country.
Flee the country.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, we need a big controversy.
All right, so I got to break up with Olivia, then stalk her, and then flee the country.
Oh my fucking god.
Where'd I go?
Yeah, where would you go?
You think I got the money to go to Japan?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to cut off my mic. So give me a second.
Oh no.
Michael, what have we done?
What have we done?
Well, we've gotten pretty far in this game.
Yeah, we have. It's been a fun ride. I know it's not over quite yet, but I know we're getting there. We've been playing Persona 4 for like half a year now, I feel.
Yeah, we have been.
Yeah, no, because we started, actually, it's been more than half a year, because we started like in 2020, and now we're halfway through 2021,
Quite tenacious.
which is scary to think about.
Just scary for you?
He's afraid.
I mean, like, dude. This year flew by fast for sure, but it's terrifying from my perspective because I'm watching this human thing grow up.
He's screaming at you, eating your soul.
That's practically what having a child is.
Pickled radishes.
See, having a child is you having to deal with something scream at you, and you can't scream back. It's not appropriate, apparently.
It's quite tenacious.
when your kid is like, when Milo's like 4 years old, he's gonna be playing a video game that he likes, and you're gonna go up to him and say, "Oh, that game fucking sucks." What game series do you want Milo to be a fan of the least?
Awesome Possum.
Awesome Possum. That's gonna be a tough one, man. Awesome Possum, you know he's the shit.
He is awesome, and he will kick Dr. Machino's butt. He should run for president.
Yeah.
Yay.
I am still waiting on the second game.
In all realness, though, I am debating on if I should show Milo Cool Cat or not.
Oh my fucking god.
I love Olivia. She didn't even give me a chance. She's like, no.
wait until Milo is at least older. I would say like 20s is an appropriate time to show someone Cool Cat.
Well, I mean, Cool Cat's made for kids, so.
Yeah, it's you do not. A kid might take something seriously. There's like flat out bad morals in Cool Cat.
I know. See, hold on, Michael. That's what being a parent is about, is debating on, are you willing to have those bad morals? What's that? Child Protective Services? Hello?
I would not show a kid Cool Cat.
I'm debating.
I would not show. There's
I don't know.
There's a part in that movie where he's telling other kids to look both ways before crossing the street, but then because like a kid who stole something is running across the street, he just runs right past it without looking both ways.
You know, I love how adults
in the same scene.
Real talk,
where they told you to
like,
look both ways.
Real talk though, as a kid, I would have never noticed that shit though.
Yeah, but then there's also the scene where it's like, let's answer unsolicited text messages from strangers.
I mean, I'm just gonna be real with you. Cool Cat's just not good.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. This is just not good.
It's not good, and I would not show it to a kid.
It's because I feel like everyone is like, oh my god, Cool Cat did this and that. And I'm like, no, a child would not give a shit. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I mean that's
They just did
true,
it for the
but
funny memes.
so now it's time to face Adachi.
Yep. Let me just. Do I have enough money for anything? Oh, hello. Igor's like, it's about time you showed up.
Release yourself. Release yourself. From desire,
I could say
from impulse.
you. By the way,
Logic and
just like, I'm here.
rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself. Your heart's voice. Your internal scream.
No, man, you know they'd fuck that up. No,
Grab hold of your proof of
no, don't.
never
No,
let go.
we have access to them too, so don't.
Stop leaving your shit on the floor.
She does leave her shit on the floor all the time.
You know what you should
Comes
do?
to it.
You should get the samurai cat.
I just really like the idea of the Adachi boss being like he's like weaker than like one of the default enemies when you first went into the cave. When we first went into the TV, I should say. Just like punch him once and then he's out.
Alright. Let's go.
Is there ever a game that did that as a joke where the last boss in the game is just like really weak?
I love this fucking music.
Yes.
Ooh, cool looking cave.
What's up with you in caves, my dude?
He's gonna
What do you mean?
pull and shove him into a cave.
Yeah, I do that. Sorry. I'm not like Adachi though. We're different. It's different. No.
Different. I have even less of a reason. Hey, Stuart, do you mind speaking for a second?
Alright, hi. I'm speaking from.
Yeah, you sound a little bit lower.
Do I?
I'll do a quick scan.
Hold on, that might be my end. Hold on.
Go on.
You do sound a little lower, actually.
Great. Okay, well, let's take a look. I'm at 68.
Uh.
So how we doing? Do I
You
sound?
sound alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because my responses are always just low like this. Because that's just how I usually talk. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, we got dude shitting in a toilet.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my persona.
Hell yeah.
I remember seeing this guy in 5 and thinking, what the fuck is this?
Oh, you started with 5?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful because he's like in full ass 3D.
I just imagine beautiful, emotional, orchestrated music playing during this.
While he's just shitting.
I thought I could get past him, but okay.
Nah.
Careful. Light's no good on this one.
Those birds look like they're in one of those cones where you can't scratch yourself.
Yeah.
These things weak to elect-
Wow. 3 enemies left. You can win.
Wow, those things are weak to bullets.
Wow!
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. Enemy defeated.
Hell yeah.
There, I see.
Feed him with that mirror.
What again? 3 more enemies.
You know, why couldn't
for
she have just done this the entire time?
You're
Right.
so
You know, how do you go back to normal, ordinary life after this?
great. You're the man.
You just do.
They seem to do a pretty good They seem to do a pretty good job at it every
Oh,
single
they
time.
sure don't.
Senpai? Really?
They just do like
Isn't my style.
to the beach after one of these.
It's just- I mean, like, when you...
Are you all right now,
I mean, look at
Senpai?
what happened with the people in Persona 3. Like, afterwards, they're fine.
Sure. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd call them fine, but, you know, sure.
Fucking Junpei is a baseball player. He's like, I play baseball, look at me. His outfit's awful in Arena. He doesn't look good. He does not look good in, like, baby.
You're just roasting my man. You leave him alone. You're right, he's ugly as hell, but leave him alone.
Apparently, there's something bad about his original voice actor
Are you
that
alright?
nobody ever mentioned. But they said, like, oh, they can't do that. So they got... They have a new voice actor for him. I don't know
Why?
what the drama is. I don't know.
Did he kill a man?
Maybe it was just he was a huge asshole or something, but... Don't take my word for it. What?
I will
what are
definitely
those-
not.
is that a bird?
Yes.
It's a very nice hole in the ground.
This is a very interesting
Yeah, the
level.
you see all the red and black? It's just all coming together.
Yeah.
now.
Persona 5.
I don't know what that is. What is that? A frog?
It looks kind of like a frog. It looks kind of like a bird.
It's a shadow.
Probably.
It's frog.
Yeah.
It's Frog Boy.
It probably
Frogger.
is. Now we gotta go search for some clues, guys. Excuse me,
Fucking
Shadow.
clues.
You know,
It's
I
like,
remember this
"Adachi,
dungeon,
Come on, this is tedious.
and it's still better. It's still way better than the video game one.
Hello.
Like
The game
yeah,
one took a while to get through, doesn't it?
yeah, but it's a lot less I mean, this one's a lot less tedious. At least I think so.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Oh, yours.
Hmm.
But what do I know?
Nothing.
Do you even have your like original persona anymore?
No.
Senpai,
Why
that
would
was
I?
so cool.
It's fucking
Can't you like
weird.
level them up or some shit?
Yeah, you can.
All yours.
And it is possible to beat this game with only using Izanagi.
Is it?
I
Yeah.
couldn't defeat it.
Oh shit, I have never done that.
There.
Yeah, somebody did a playthrough of it, or a challenge
That's
run.
kind of dope.
They said, hey guys, I'm going to do a challenge run. And they basically use a bunch of skill cards and use the
Hey.
cafe.
Fire.
Got the golden hand.
So were they more like, hey guys, I'm doing a Izanagi only run, or like, hey guys, can you only beat the game with Izanagi? Let's find out.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, first I realized halfway through my idea was kind of stupid, so
Just the result.
I then regretted my
I'm
life
being an
decisions.
asshole.
Yukiko leveled up.
Can you beat Fallout with fists only?
Are you talking about somebody specific?
Yeah.
Is it Madry Bread?
No.
Oh, okay. Who are you talking about?
I don't know. They're from Michigan, so I give them shit just because they're from Michigan. It has, it has nothing to do with their content.
You don't even know who they are.
Oh, I know who they are. It's just I don't remember their YouTube channel. So like, I met them at like a video game convention, like a convention a while ago, and they're like, "Oh, I do YouTube," and I'm like, "Ah, okay, cool." And then so I like,
You should have just said I'm so sorry.
so no, I shit on them as they do me, but you know.
Yeah, so this dungeon has really good music, but the gimmick is we gotta find a key. And
That's fine.
The key is we gotta go a bunch of floors down. Oh wait, it was that hole earlier. Yeah, it was.
Well, the thing about this dungeon is that it's not the most repetitive, and once you figure it out, you kind of got it.
What would you think would be the most repetitive dungeon?
I still think the video game one is.
Yeah. Yeah. I just remembered that. If like I
Oh,
forgot
man,
about it, I would have said like Naoto's, but yeah, it's a video game one.
So, are we talking about in Persona 4 Solid or just in general?
Just in general.
Because in Persona, I think that like,
Let's go.
does Mementos count? Not Mementos. Fuck, Tartarus. Does that count?
Sure.
I couldn't defeat.
Well, I'd say Tartarus is not. Well, Tartarus is not as bad as the video game one, so never mind. The video game one is kind of just bullshit.
I never really had much of a problem with Tartarus.
Oh, it's not that I had a problem. It's just it's kind of tedious.
That thing. Let's go.
I think it's mainly like you're given a month to fight these bosses, so there's a lot of just waiting.
Yeah.
One enemy to go.
But it was their first game to do that, so I kind of give it a pass.
I'm not saying that there's a problem with it. I'm just saying, you know, I can see.
Just die.
I can see.
Get hit.
No.
Explode.
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop countering. And now
No.
you fucking escaped. Well, who do we
Are you
got here?
okay?
Enemy side.
No, I'm not okay.
No.
I'm angry. But I'm sorry, you were saying?
We can win this.
Oh, I was just nothing. I'm just saying I can see where people would find it tedious, but I mean, at least it has a purpose.
I mean, I guess
Oh,
people,
Tartarus.
Hey.
people would probably find the... God, I forgot what the answers place is called. The time.
Well, see, the answer. I hate the answer though, so
I
You
love
okay,
the answer.
Kanji? You seem low
I
on health.
just don't. I just
I
don't.
just do. So,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you hate it.
I think you're like the only person I know that likes it.
I know. And I will defend it.
I'm sorry.
You're not forgiven. You've hurt my feelings, actually.
What game are you talking about?
Persona 3.
No.
Yeah, there was an expanded quest on it called The Answer that people...
Oh, so you're not talking about the game as a whole. You're just talking about a part of the game.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess you could call it epilogue.
It's kind of like Dragon Quest's ending thing.
Mm.
Not really, but okay. We brought
I mean,
this
you don't really
character
need
back
the
to
answer.
life.
I mean, yeah, no, they didn't bring anybody back to life.
Turns terms of character development, I just really like it.
It's
all
not
right.
just. That's not my only problem with the end and like the post game stuff with 11. I don't like that. It feels like it undoes everything.
I'm talking about the answer, but okay.
I know. I'm
Get
just.
back here,
I'm
hand.
going off of what. I'm going off of what Chris said. Because it's not just like. It's
Like-
not just that they retcon a character's death. They retcon all of the experiences you have with all these characters for half the game. And I don't like that.
I just feel like the answer wasn't necessary.
I know a lot of people's hatred for it was like they claim that they destroyed a person's character growth or whatever. But my response
Whose?
is
Who's?
Yukari.
Really?
Yeah, because they claim that, oh, she's a bitch in it. But then my response is,
She-
what
oh.
the fuck would you do in a situation if your friend died and you had the ability to bring them back to life?
Like,
What the
okay,
fuck
so
would
I
you
mean,
do?
see, the thing that's funny is I love how people act like the answer is this egregious, like, shit stain when it's not. I just think it's pointless. But it's not like the worst thing out there. Like, I feel like people shit on it almost as if it's like the worst thing that ever happened to Persona.
And I really liked, I guess we're just gonna go into it. I really liked Aigus's character growth in it because I just just like her a lot as a character, and like how is
But
oh crap,
but
is she
sexy
gonna-
robot.
There's that too, but I remember at the end where it was like, oh crap, is Aigus gonna die as well? And how they had the final boss in that dungeon. I forgot its name. I think like his name was like Erebus. Where it was like this man-woman demon. Basically, it brought in,
Homunculus.
yeah, homunculus. It brought in the axiom from SMT basically, saying that because mankind wants the world to end secretly, it will never go away.
Yeah.
My skills have been honed.
I just, like I said, I don't think it's. I just thought it was a waste of time. It's a fun. I've seen so many reviewers be like, "Oh my god, it's the worst thing to ever happen to Persona." Holy shit! Like, if you like this, you're stupid. Oh my
They
god.
really say that?
There's people, yeah.
Fucking.
It's almost as if
Losers.
people haven't read Detective Naruto, because that's the worst thing to happen to Persona.
I think maybe it's also just the AI. They're still not a fan of just because of that. And it could also be that a bunch of enemies are they're not all weak to the same move, so you actually have to use more strategy, which I made Black Frost my best friend in that game.
Yeah. I just like I said, I feel like it's just not really for me. I feel like it's a little hollow, but to be fair here, that's also because they really couldn't do much with it.
I mean, I guess that was another reason why people might not be a fan of it, because it's just dungeon crawling like this, kind of ish, but minus the social aspects. It's just everybody
Yeah.
is saying, let's get this over with. Then Aigis is just like, what the fuck?
What is life?
Yeah. And then Igor's like, ooh, a robot girl! Hello!
You couldn't hear that, but that's making gross noises.
Is Igor more involved with the other games than he is this one?
I mean, that's a technical because he is very involved in this game.
He's involved in this game, but he's not that involved in the story, or at least he doesn't show up that often. I'm not saying he's not important to this.
I guess,
I'm saying that
mm,
we don't hear him talk that often.
in Persona 5, he's the most important.
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean,
He has the most dialogue in that.
yeah, I guess.
I know what you're thinking, Chris. And we're gonna
Yeah,
look at that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say shit because I think we're gonna do Persona 5 at some point, so I'm just gonna let it be. But you know, I mean, isn't he least active in like in the later games? I mean, earlier
he
games.
must.
Sorry.
It's not
Persona 1,
Darkness won't work.
he's just a room. He's like, hello, it's me.
It's me, Adachi.
It's me and Taji. Persona. He's in Persona 1.
Oh no.
Just
Yeah, because I mean, like, Igor really kind of, like, I feel like he has the same capacity in each game,
Finish this one
and he kind of does the same thing in each game.
Yeah.
Not saying that he's not important. I feel like Igor is very important. Like, you can't really...
It's gonna be really weird if they take him out. Oh, hello. If they remove him
Hey.
from Persona 6, because apparently his voice actor in Japan died, and
Yeah.
a tradition is just basically getting rid of the character. But I think Bulma is like the one exception to that.
Give up now, okay?
Is she?
Yeah, because the voice actor.
Did they do...
Yeah, the
did they
voice
replace her?
actors- Uh-huh, they did.
When?
Like near the end of the Tournament of Power. In the
He said
Broly-
something? Oh, and Broly, yeah.
In Broly, they replaced her voice, and there was a commercial too that had Bulma in it. I think it was about like vacuum cleaners or something.
Good job, Yukiko-senpai. It's called
Yeah, I didn't know that. I remember everybody making a big deal about how, her last line was, in the, Tournament of Power right before they left.
Yep. That was nice. Why couldn't you finish it, Kanji? What are you, a fucking loser?
What are you, a simp? I definitely feel like you could get rid of Igor
What?
in Persona. I just don't think it'd be a good idea.
The only way I could think that they would do it is if they brought in the Persona 5 Royal character Jose. Because we still don't really know much about him.
Yeah,
He was like he looks like a Pinocchio motherfucker.
Don't give up now, okay?
I just feel like I don't know.
Or bring back fucking God damn it! Or bring back fucking Philemon.
You can
I feel like Igor just kind of has cemented themselves into Persona.
Yeah. Then again, they. What the fuck? Shit! They keep bringing people.
It's like, I get the whole tradition thing, but you know, I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping we get at least maybe a tease this year. Apparently, this is the year for Persona. We're waiting
Oh,
on
okay.
Atlas.
someone finish this.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no clue where I will be if Persona and Dragon Quest change any further.
What you mean?
Okay, so Final Fantasy is no longer an RPG series. They focused more on the action. And it's even kind of said that way with 16, that it's not going to be traditional. Like, they're not going to go back to it.
Okay.
Dragon Quest is threatening to change its gameplay style
Needed. Keep up the good work, Kanji.
to being something different.
Where-
So if Persona
where is that?
changes, I have... What?
Where was that confirmed?
It was confirmed during the live stream.
That they will?
Yes. They're not making it action, but they're changing it up.
I mean, I guess we'll see what happens
Are you alright?
because a lot of
It sounds like...
a lot of people were really upset about 10.
Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to do like what they did with Final Fantasy for a second and make it more like the MMO kind of play style.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. 'Cause,
I-
like when 11 happened, they literally just said, "Hey, we're back. Look, it's everything.
It's
look
like
at
8.
all look at all the callbacks. Haha. Haha.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm still gonna play it, and I doubt it's gonna really be that big of a deal.
I mean, I also remember that the original like pitch for Persona 5 was supposed to be an action RPG, like what Strikers is now. But they changed their minds.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Igor. I'm not saying like if the gameplay changes, because that's like whatever in reality. Because I mean, Persona's been changing since day one, though.
That's very true.
It's just if they get rid of Igor, I don't know. I'm not saying like, oh my god, is the world ending? I just am like, yeah, well, you know.
Ooh, a weird one. Don't let it get away. Wow, it's cute.
It's the Minotaur 2. The Minotaur 2.
Oh my goodness. What would Shimigami / Persona have to do to make you go like, nope, I'm not playing it anymore?
It's over.
Start pandering to American needs.
Yeah, okay, I see that. I understand
Like, if they
that.
actually decide to pay attention and listen to what some stupid ass articles talk about, saying like they need to include all of these, and all of them make no fucking sense.
Like, I mean, the only thing I could say is that a gay option would be fine,
Hey, it ran away. The nerve of that
and that's it.
Well, they were considering it when they made this game, and that was back in 2004, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it matters. Okay, so here's the thing. The only reason why I see this one is just not even because the character has to be,
Senpai? Boy,
and not even because there's people that are. I just want more excuses to play the game. So, like, to have more romance options and to see how they play out would be the only reason why I want it. It's not for inclusivity, which, that being there, that's fine and cool and dandy and whatever, but, you know.
Putting a gay character in the game isn't, like, in its own pandering.
Yeah, but I feel like some people would say it is.
It depends on how you go about it. There's people who will do something like that to pander, but that in itself is not pandering.
Yeah, I just...
It depends on your approach. You can do something like that and be genuine.
I also don't feel like they should be a gay character. I feel like it should be just... Not anyone, but I don't think that should be their whole character, is they're just... gay.
It should not. It should a character, unless like you're trying to tell a story specifically about that, which you probably shouldn't do in a game like Persona.
No.
But unless your story is specifically about that, that should not be the trait that you're focused on the most. You can throw in a gay character and give them more than that. You should.
I only just bring it up because like Mass Effect does it, and you know people seem to like it.
Yeah.
But Mass Effect also does something that other games don't, and they just say, yeah, these characters... I feel like the problem is when people want a gay option, they want, like, everybody to be the option.
Fucking Breaking Bad made it clear that Gus Fring was gay, but they didn't make it his personality to do that.
Well, no, like, everyone's like, oh my god, I want every character to be gay, and that's just not... Like, in Mass Effect, there are certain characters that are straight up gay. That's it.
Mhm.
Like, there's... You can't romance them if you are male, or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I take that back. I think actually having a female option would be cool, but that's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
And it might ruin...
Atlas would probably never go with that again.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, I'm not saying that, like, Persona can't have a female protagonist or a whatever. I just don't think we'll ever see them do both, because that was a lot of shit. Like, they remade the game for that.
They had to cut so many corners.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see it again, but, like, it would have to be worth it. And I feel like that's what a lot of people don't realize, is that companies aren't doing it to be, like, uninclusive. It's just sometimes you can't do it.
I do not think you should give someone shit for having something like that in a game, and I do not think you should give someone shit for not doing that. You do whatever is genuine to you. If you are a gay person and you would like to see put more gay characters in games, then I do not think that you're pandering by including a gay character in your game. If you're a company that wants to get woke points on Twitter for doing it, then yes, that is pandering.
That you shouldn't do woke points.
You should do it. If you're going to do it, you should do it for the right reasons. But I don't think I will never see.
I'll do a quick scan. It's
I will never see. I'm trying to think of the right word because I say it all the fucking time.
How can a fire tank be weak to fire?
Right?
and
And it's dead.
Well,
you're wide open.
I think inclusion's a good thing, but I also do, again, you have to do it for the right reasons. If someone does not want to throw a fucking gay character into their game, they should not have to. If someone wants to, don't give them shit for doing it. Just be genuine. Make what you want to make.
Enemy down.
I don't know. I don't think
Are you okay?
Japanese games should be having blackface in them.
Yeah, though, I would agree with you on that. That's a different subject.
Where the hell did that
Well, I
come
mean-
from? Jesus Christ, Chris.
Which
some
game
of the
did
people, oh well, I mean, it depends on who you talk to is the problem with that one. Because some obscure games that you guys probably wouldn't even ever touch has like the blackface looking black characters in it,
Mm.
and then like
Gotcha.
the Persona turned to not intentionally. I don't know why the
Oh, I
fuck they
know.
did it, but like
Mark.
Persona 1.
Art-loving.
Yeah, okay,
Lord
you know what I'm
Savior
talking
Mark.
about.
Good old Mark, classic.
Yeah.
Classic character Mark.
Like I mean, you can say that he's not like because you know damn well they didn't have a good reason to do that.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean,
There's
a lot
no
of old
reason.
a lot of old Japanese stuff did that. I don't know how old Persona, the first one, is, but
Revelations Persona is just like an enigma on itself, where it's like, wow, that happened.
Right? Yeah.
That was made.
So like, I know that it sounds crazy that like some games have blackface in it, but some do, and it's not like they were sitting there like, that's blackface. I feel like,
Yeah.
And this is I could be wrong. I could be wrong about this, but I feel like, I feel it's kind of ballsy for us as Americans to think that Japan pays attention to our history enough like that, especially when we try to hide it.
yeah, no,
So, like,
it's,
I really doubt that Japan does blackface like openly, or does it the same way we think it does.
I mean, a lot of American stuff did it first anyway.
Exactly.
And they probably just saw what we did and
Oh,
copied it.
no! It's a boss!
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's the
shit.
Japanese tower, the Osaka Tower.
It's
Oh,
Shoe
no.
Tower.
It's the evil shoe tower.
Get out of here.
Last one. Go for it.
The boss stopped saying last one.
Another bigger boss comes by. Does JonTron still do content, or does he just exist on like Twitter and
still-
Instagram?
He still does it.
He
He
re-
just does it like
He released videos recently.
Okay.
There's been 2 videos in the last 2 months.
There has?
Yeah. I watched one of them and I wasn't that into it, and then I watched the other one and I didn't even make it all the way through.
I'm just not a fan of his stuff anymore.
I don't think what
We've
he's
talked
doing
about this
is
before.
Yeah, we have. It's fine. He puts effort in. I can appreciate the effort. It's just I don't give a shit about what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I really don't. It's hard. I don't know. Like occasionally he'll release an episode that I like. I've mentioned that I like the game thing that he did with like Oni. That was fun.
He did a game thing with Oni?
It was the Game Rush where they had to like make a video game in 3 days, and there was like 2 teams.
Game Jam.
Game Jam. Yeah, that was a fun video. I like that.
I like the puppet.
Was Chris actually on the
Yeah.
camp?
Zach was in it too, but he was just as like a joke, a bit at the end.
Oh, that's where that was from.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Oni was on the other team. Like John was on the team and Oni was on the team.
Yo, Stuart. Do you have Silent Hill 3?
Yeah.
Last one. Go for it.
Do you have it complete in box?
I can check real quick. Why? What's
It's
up?
all good. Because it's going for $189 right now.
Okay, I have Silent Hill. No, I'm missing. I'm guessing it's an extra disc.
Oh, the soundtrack?
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was just asking because, you know.
You okay there,
Were you just trying to tell me, Stuart, buy it real quick?
No, I was just trying to tell you that you have something that's worth money.
Someone finish the
Not like it matters.
Persona.
As I look at my entire collection, I have stuff that's worth money.
You could sell probably a good amount of your collection if you were one of those people.
I could actually, like,
Last one. Go for it.
be set and buy a house right now, but
Probably.
I'm not really in that position right now to leave my dad.
Yeah, I'm
He's
just
still
not
re-
gonna
he's
sell my
still
shit.
He's still recovering, and I'm not gonna sell my shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass it on to my kid,
And then he just
and
sells
then
it all day one.
then he'll sell it. Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have any.
Well, like, here's the thing.
I'd rather
That's
have
what I
girls.
said too.
Yeah. I remember like debating
I couldn't defeat
like what would
it.
I rather have, a boy or a girl, and I think for me it would just be a girl.
Neither.
I do not think I would be. I don't know if I'd be a qualified father. I don't think I would do it.
I mean,
I'm not
that's-
qualified, but you know.
That's the thing for
I
me
think
too.
you
It's like,
probably are. You
it's like-
care enough.
I'm not sitting here right now being like I need to have one right now. It's more like if I were to, that was what I would rather have.
Like, it's funny because the thing is that like I just don't. As a person, like, oh, which one would you rather have, a boy or a girl? I'm like, they both have problems that I don't really care for. So it really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem with having a kid is that, and it's not like it's gonna matter right now. But like, there's always that whole thing of, oh yeah, you're gonna be a grandparent one day, and then you're kind of like sitting there like, oh yeah, that might be a thing. That could be a thing.
Congrats, Senpai.
So like, you know, it's when it comes to like the gender of the kid, it really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's not like it'll really change anything. Because I thought my sister would not be into video games, but here she is.
Yeah.
So like, or like I thought my sister would be more into girly things, but she absolutely is not. So like,
Gender norms are becoming less and less of a thing. So if you have a kid, regardless of their gender, you can find a way to connect with them. You know,
yeah.
it's becoming easier. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even bringing up gender norm shit. I was just.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm just saying. Like, I think there was a time where typically they said like video games were like a guy thing, and it's not really like that anymore.
Yeah, I just know that like either way, I don't really care. I have a kid and that's it.
Yeah.
I love them either way.
Yeah. I don't think I would. If you have like a preference, like that's whatever. But
I feel like if you have a,
as long as you're gonna love the kid all the same.
so I'm
either
gonna be
way,
I'm gonna be like an asshole here and just say if you have a preference, then just adopt at that point because there's a lot of kids that really need to be adopted.
That's fair.
yeah, adopting
So-
is not a bad. It's not a bad thing. Adopting should be done more often, but I'm not going to judge anyone who doesn't want to be a parent. I'll say this much. I could at least say maybe that'll change eventually. Like if I met the right person and I felt up to it, like
You know, see, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I met the right person,
Mhm.
and it wasn't until we were having him that we were like, yeah,
it's time for this.
yeah.
I mean, I feel
Yeah,
sorry
and
for the
I-
person for me.
I-
but it's
Why would you say that?
But it's oh man.
Here's the thing. It sounds really stressful to me, but I know if I went through with it, like I'd be happy afterwards that I went through with it. Because any any decent parent out there has said that's the case.
I mean, even indecent parents say that.
Okay, sure, but
I mean, I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
As long as Milo doesn't kill me, I'm good.
yeah,
You would not believe how many times that comes up for older people. They're like, yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter how good a parent you are. The kid just kills their parents. I'm like, thanks. Yeah, that's the thing I want to hear.
yeah. I've heard people say that before. Honestly, they just say like, yeah, like you, just out of nowhere it happens.
It's out of the blue.
It has happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
no shit. I'm just saying it's not something. It's like,
And in a lot of the cases, it's not even like an unloving family that's like in the situation. Obviously, you only know so much from what we hear from the news, but
my point is
sometimes-
this. Yeah, it
sometimes they
happens. You
just
don't want to
fuck up.
hear it.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
we don't
keep
wanna hear
talking about
a lot
it. Let's keep talking about it to Chris for the next 40 minutes. I'm sorry, Chris.
Specifically.
I mean,
No, it's all
Oh.
cool. I'm just saying, like, when your family's like, yeah, they could be a killer unprovoked. I'm like, okay, thanks. You're gonna You gonna tell me something? You gonna turn him into a killer? What's up? Talk to me.
There's also a lot of things that people just don't feel like hearing about, and then when you tell them that, they're like, but you have to be informed. You have to know this. What if the world just explodes tomorrow?
Like I mean, in reality, if Milo's gonna kill me, he's gonna do it. There's nothing I can do about it.
I mean, that's true.
So like,
Oh,
I mean, to be fair here, like, because I mean, we could be technical here. We can both get into like a car accident, and well, when he's older and he's driving, it's not like he decided to go, yeah, I'm gonna kill my dad today.
yeah, that's not what people are talking about. That's a different.
I know. My point is this: I don't control. My point is I have no control if he kills me or not. Because if it's happening, I'm probably not gonna be aware of it.
Hey Milo, future Milo, if you're gonna kill Chris, you're gonna have to kill me too. And then I just
It's a
like,
bold statement, yeah.
and then one day I get like the news that Milo killed you. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
It's just that's how Michael flees the country.
Flee the country.
It all comes together.
You don't mind me making a joke out of that.
The thing that's really funny is I really hope that YouTube is like still a thing and YouTube doesn't like start deleting channels. Because I mean they do that shit. I would love Milo to hear this in the future and be like, Dad, what the fuck was wrong with you?
I try to back up major stuff. I do not have all the Persona 4 episodes backed up. Once I do the heavier edited versions of them, I will back those up.
And I think YouTube's a great...
I'm gonna get on that soon, honestly. When we're done with this series, I'll start working on the first one. It's gonna probably be like... my goal is like 10 episodes of the show to be implemented into one video at a time.
I feel like the thing that's great about how much shit is documented is now you can actually know what your parents were like. Like, there's no question now.
Yeah.
So, like...
That is true.
So that's why I'm just openly... What the fuck were they doing?
They were just chilling.
Hanging out.
Okay. But that's why I'm openly like a
Okay, were they hanging out or were they chilling?
Fuck
I don't know.
What?
I said fuck you.
I see that this Let's Play is getting spicy.
It's always been spicy, baby.
I'm getting angry.
I've been uncomfortable at least 80 different occasions throughout this series.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was a mix of people who caused it. Turn to the entrance. What? Are you healing yourself before facing the Dachi?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing then?
Ending it all. No, I thought that I was going the right way, but I ended up here on accident.
Oh. Continue to World 1. Alright, time to fuck a Dachi up. Oh, I'm dead.
So why did we decide to do a Let's Play in 2020? Like, why did we bring this? Like, why didn't you guys do Let's Play sooner?
Yeah, how dare I not know this when I was like fucking 12 years old?
Why didn't you?
Yeah, why couldn't I just?
I tried to.
Couldn't I ask my
I tried
parents for a
You were
capture
part.
card
You
on
were
my
part of
Windows-
the. You were.
my fucking Windows XP computer.
You were
That
part
if
of the Duck
something-
Brigade
that
when
if
you were
something-
12.
That if something went wrong, my mom would have literally fucking flipped out for no fucking reason.
Technically, we did do Let's Plays when the Duck Brigade started. Stuart did. We did it. We had a really stupid method of recording, though.
Oh yeah, we did.
Where Stuart recorded it, then we watched his recording and did a commentary over it.
I think the way I did that was just with Brain Scratch comms, where they that's how they would do it.
But you did Sonic 2. You did Sonic 2. You did
I said
Super
like
Mario
I hated
Brothers.
every stage in that.
Yeah.
And you were like, really, Stuart? Do you really hate
Really?
this? Why are you playing this then? And
I genuinely can't stand myself in old videos, and I feel like that's most people. But I think
my voice.
I'm
my voice
so
was even more
unfunny.
graining as a kid.
Nah, see, I have that like nice nostalgia vision of my content because I have a dead friend in my stuff. So like no matter. I mean, I hate my content after he passed. If that's fair, I hated everything I did.
I hear where you're
But,
coming
like-
from with that, and a lot of the old skits I did, I'm still good with. Like the old YouTube skits, I can still watch. I'm talking early Duck Brigade stuff. I just like, I still to some extent talk over people. I still to some extent have recordings. I'm like, I don't really like how I acted in this one.
I still got
Well-
extremely butthurt over Smash stuff.
But oh my god, in those old recordings, I just like, it's hard to get a word out with me in the recording. And I'm just constantly trying to be funny. Like, I'm just constantly trying to say, my like antics were, I'm gonna act like a prick because it's funny.
that's
So
an act.
anytime, any any single time, any single time someone said anything they were interested in, I would normally give some sort of snarky or mean-spirited response, but that does get annoying after a while. And I didn't realize that.
So what's the plan, Stuart?
Am I doing something wrong?
There's a thing. You might want to look it up.
Yeah, because I feel I'm trapped somewhere, and that's what got me confused. Because we're gonna have to cut this part out. There. Okay. Okay.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because there's Magatsu Inaba, and then there's Magatsu Mandala. I was trapped in Mandala. Or
Mandala.
maybe it's Mandala, I don't know. Basically, I was stuck in a hole.
Stuck in a hole. Is it almost time to face Adachi? Do we still have shit to do?
It's almost time.
I wanna that motherfucker up.
And if everything goes right, hopefully I get to not die. 'Cause I
That'd be cool.
honestly don't feel like I have the. I think I'm leveled up enough, basically.
I believe in you. You're at level 80, like 2 now, right? Maybe
Yo,
even
Olivia, I'm gonna
83.
fucking scream.
All right, Chris,
Why
what's
you
wrong?
gonna scream?
Come on, Chris, scream.
Oh,
To
fuck.
the neighbors.
No. I once again thought I turned off my mic. I am sorry.
Is the too tough crew outside?
No. My house, my apartment's ghetto enough to, you know, that's the best way to describe my apartment. Is it's like they're like the Too Tough Crew level of incompetent out here.
All right, so look at Yukiko.
Also,
Yukiko's-
Naruto is still trying to run.
Okay, where is my mouse? There it is.
So I love how Sony's acting like everybody has a PS5.
Yeah, they're dumb and stupid.